have a best friend relationship. It feels very brother sister, almost father daughter type thing, and I really like that element, but you don't do anything with it here.
I'm also mad that it took until like literally 2 episodes before the end of the season, where it finally took Tsubasa and her grandfather to have a heart-to-heart, which took way too fucking long. They should have resolved that like maybe in the middle of the season.
And they did nothing new with it.
Exactly. It's like I had a brother. He died in a war. Shit happened. We were fools. We didn't realize it until it was too late. Typical trope. Blah blah blah. And you're going down the same path, young lady. And you better turn your ass around because shit's going down. And blah blah blah.
That you are almost solely responsible.
Let's do some breathing exercises.
Yeah. I think she's more of a problem than Gel is. Because with Gel is a child. And I like the idea that, because it's something a child would think, that if you just go into the government and you just do what the people want, everything will be fine. I could buy it. She's the one egging him on. This is technically all her fault. And again, no problem with anything if it's a plot point, but they just play it up like every generic cliche.
And another thing with characters is like, Berg Katz is essentially just there to call Hajime a bitch.
And spout exposition.
It's just like, no.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna go somewhere, but it went nowhere.
Like, I mean, his voice is cool.
Yeah, the voice is cool.
But it's like, that's it? I'm just there so you can show off Hajime's tits while her hands are above them, being like, what do you think, Katz? And it's like, you're a bitch. Okay, back in you go.
Fan service really doesn't work for an anime like this. When you have designs this stylistic, yet at the same time so simplistic, it really just feels weird. Like, that's what I gathered from all those Hajime scenes. And I love how it's just through her shirt. We never actually see her boobs.
But they're like, obviously, yeah, they're here.
Someone's clearly got a fetish who worked on this show.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're big.
Yeah. And we won't do anything with that. We won't do anything with anybody.
Well, I mean,
this was clearly 8 different ideas that just got thrown into a script, and no one thought to say, let's ditch this.
I'm glad they kind of gave the fucking fire guy some relevance.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're just like, this is still your
Which
fault.
was, yeah, well, that's another thing. It's like, you know, I have to give it to the new person. She's actually making some sense. I'm gonna help her. Midway through, I'm like, shit, guys, I made a mistake. I have to right this wrong.
I don't even think he went that far. I think he just said, uh-oh, shit's going down, so I have to do this solely.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, ugh.
That fight between him and Gel was cool, but it felt really unnecessary, especially because it didn't do anything. Why is Gel so powerful if he's just a... What is Gel? Why is he even on Earth?
Because...
They never go into any of this.
Yeah.
Like, Gel is just your typical, I have all these extra powers, I don't make any sense, whatever. But I think the camera stopped.
Oh, God damn it.
No, we're good.
God damn it. You're breaking the rules!
We got 3 minutes left. We gotta wrap this up. Let's just finish off with the ending, because the ending pissed me off next to them not doing anything.
The ending was just like, okay...
I'm Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I will literally die for all your stupidity / sin.
This is what you did, and now you're gonna have to get it put in your face.
I got a random shape-shifting power that was never brought up before.
Well, Katz... What do you mean it's never been up before?
Well, no, I mean, he had it, but they never brought up the concept that there could be some sort of thing here. And I felt like maybe if she was investigating Katz's powers, and it's not when it starts, you know exactly what's going to happen. You've seen this a million times before, and I'm just thinking this is so cheap. This is literally how they're going out. Second season of this cult classic anime, it's practically a cult classic at this point, and this is what they're doing. We're just going to do this trope that's been a million times, we'll Jesus it, and did you notice they actually said she's been asleep for 3 months? They're like, we're topping you, Jesus, I'm staying dead longer. That so pissed me off. And I'm like, it's so cheap. I hate the Jesus trope, where we just do Christ imagery, so that way people can be...
But that's why Evangelion was good.
Let's see what he did there. It's irony. Anyways. So, yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up. Apparently, I wasn't the only one full of anger this time.
It can happen.
It's not good. look, if you want to defend season 1 and say it was trying, I won't disagree with you. I won't take that away with you. It is. It's not to my taste, and I think there was a lot more that could have been and should have been done. But I will not argue that it's trying really, really hard to do something. This was just a blatant lazy cash grab, and it started out so good too, and then just totally just went off the rails. I don't know what else to say. This was kind of the year of hate watch. So, give your score and let's get out of here.
I'm giving it a 7.5.
You were angrier than I was!
I still liked it.
Oh, God.
I forget what I gave the first season.
I think around the same. People who liked it just sort of say it's more of the same shit.
Yeah.
So. I'm gonna go, as you all saw in my review, 3 out of 10. It's worse than season 1, because season 1 is trying harder. I mean, this is a little bit more entertaining, but yeah, no. Fuck it all. No more Gatchaman.
Until they decide to make a season 3, like 10 years from now.
Or they'll just reboot again. This is like the 5th time this franchise has been done. Why are you standing?
I don't know.
Okay, so anyways, tell us what you thought of Gatchaman Crowd's Insight in the comments section below. And as always, click to like and click to subscribe for all the insanity in the year to follow.
Get it?